Oh, a beautiful day in Tarkov today. Hello everyone, it's me, Starvox, and welcome to the SPT Show. The first SPT Show of the new year, that's right, it's now 2024, and SPT-AKI is still going strong. In fact, even though I'm still running 3.7.4 right now, SPT-AKI is currently running at 3.7.6. Yes, it's been updated yet again. And this is mostly, I think, in response to the actual update that was given to the live version of the game. If you're still playing it, you probably noticed that everything was wiped very recently. The game received another update. There are a bunch of new features, new weapons, new equipment, and also even snow in the game, if I'm not mistaken, which is really awesome. I've actually been thinking and talking about snow in Tarkov for a really long time. I think it's been a huge disappointment that it's not just part of the game, because obviously, like, you know, given its place on the Earth, and the theme of its, like, you know, whole genre, you would imagine that there would be a lot of snowy, wintry, you know, seasonal things happening in Tarkov for us to experience as players, especially when other live service games, like, those on Steam. Wow. Yeah, I've only got 2 left in that one. Have had snow variants of their maps for quite some time. They'll, like, you know, go from a summer-style map to a spring-style map to a winter-style map and kind of have all that stuff lined up. But Tarkov always seems to remain the same. You can see the column of smoke where the helicopter crash in this particular raid is. That's because of the crashed helicopter mod that I showed before. Okay, so there was this guy, but I'm pretty sure I saw another one over here too, didn't I? What does Sane drive these guys to do today? Maybe I'll just take a moment to see what he's got. So, let me know, guys, what version of SPT you're still running. I know a lot of folks are still even on the earlier versions, like 3.7.3 and whatnot, because they liked the stability with their combination of mods that they used in particular. I find that this build of 3.7.4 is very stable for me, and I haven't had a single crash in, I think, a week, which is pretty great. I usually, you know, can get a crash pretty easily, but lately, not so bad. Oh, actually, he's got some pretty cool stuff. I do kind of want to take the Saiga, because I like to have a shotgun, especially if it's mostly automatic. Oh, but I can't fit it. And also, did I hear something? Maybe I should leave this for now and investigate the rest of the area, because I could just get popped. Let's move along here rather tactically and use our special senses, or whatever that I have available to me to, emerge victorious. Oh, I see. Maybe he was already killed in the fighting before. Wait. The buggy sounds of gunfire and bullets striking sound off from that direction. Let's get low. Oh, he's already been raided. This guy has been looted. Still no more signs of activity over here. I'll make my way into the mall and see just what's going on, because lately I have only been playing the other more open maps and not really been paying Interchange very much attention, nor labs actually for that matter. I kind of wanted to come through and test out how everything was working now to get the bots to do all the interesting things that there are actually to do in the Interchange map. Because I'm sure if you're familiar with Tarkov at all, if you have to go questing or do anything in particular, if you just like playing this map, you'll know the Interchange is full of things to do. It's full of things that are necessary for quests. It's got a particular boss or two in it. And, generally, can be very, very exciting for online play as well as offline play. Oh, I just spotted somebody up there. I think I hit him with the first one. Oh, that one definitely hit him. His ears were ringing and probably had a lot of tunnel vision. He wasn't able to see me so far away. That is very good for me. Of course, I am using the 7.62 MDR, and I've got it well kitted out, so it's very capable for this particular mission, and I think also it's loaded with... Oh, sorry, to be continued. Don't want to get shot just yet. Okay, I think I'm clear for now. Oftentimes I'll hear the sound of that fire burning and I'll think it's footsteps, but anyways. So it looks like in this one I've actually got M61 in it. Good against flesh and armor. With the suppressor on, I've got my hearing protected, and I guess as a consequence everyone else is for now too. But for more rapid engagements, I do have a modified P90 with me as well. Oh. I think I heard a couple sets of footsteps. But I definitely heard the one that was out in front of me. Oh, wow. That's actually a lot of activity. They're just over there. Was that a guy? It is. Oh my gosh. This is still on single fire. I wasn't exactly expecting that. Also, I think... Oh gosh. Yep. That laser is off, unfortunately. A lot of fighting. Oh. I don't know if he knows I'm here. Can I... I think I'm just like shooting his backpack. I don't know if I can actually hit him from here. Is that his backpack? I'm not sure. I think that might be a thing on the wall. I can't really tell what I'm seeing from so far away. 2 left, time to swap out. That sounded like it may have hurt somebody. Yep, there's someone on the ground. Oh wait, is he kneeling? I can't tell if he's alive or not. Advance carefully. Alright, I think he's dead. I think he's truly neutralized. Oh, there's still someone up. Got him. Wow, yeah, there was a lot of activity over here today. Neat, very neat. Okay, so, still got a few magazines left of that stuff, which is good, for sure. It's a shame about the laser pointer on this thing. I guess I better turn on the flashlight and keep it on. Oh, that was weird. Check this, 28. I suppose that's okay, but... Here's a fresh magazine. Okay, all the fighting seems to have stopped. That guy was injured, I could hear him coughing. And I still seem to be tricking myself. I can't quite make out what's the fire burning over there and what the footsteps on the floor around me are. Alright, well it's... Oh! Do you see that guy? That's... neat. Hey man, what are you doing over there? Look at him creep. Oh, he twitched and I missed. Are you serious? Did you see that happen? I think that was his life. I think I heard him give his little death cry as I was darting away to cover. Yep, okay. Okay. Doing pretty good. Also, what's more is my performance seems to be pretty good too. I expected a lot more in the way of stutters and, just sort of poor frame rates overall when I came to play here, but this ain't too bad. Let's definitely reload. Ah, much better. Unload that ammunition, put it in there. Should I keep the empty? I suppose we'll see, won't we? A lot of blood, a lot of bullet casings all over the place, and I still have some ammunition of my own. Alright, do I have... Oh my gosh! I am not alone yet. I can hear him. Did I get him? Sounded like it. I can hear his activity. Is he wearing armor? Maybe I need to hit him a little harder. I'm making ample use of my 2x today. Oh, is that just him? Or is that the tire? I can't really tell what I'm looking at here. Okay, I think that's the tire. Or it's his corpse? Slumped over it? Can't really tell. Okay, well, I'll search his entire body from his foot here. And see that he's got a 74 on him. And a little PM. Mostly looking for frag grenades. Those spicy things I can toss to even the odds every so often. He's got a TT, but it is damaged. A lot of these scav weapons are very, very badly damaged now. And it does track. I do like it. You shouldn't be able to make much use of it, at least not for very long. They wouldn't. Nothing but the dead everywhere. I wasn't expecting this much activity right away. This has actually been really cool. He definitely died. I wonder if he died from the grenade, or my shooting him, or some combination of the two. Either way, I'll check him out. Oh, cool, he's got a 105. Heavily modified, with that gigantic magazine on it. 45 rounder, actually. How much ammunition does he have? Also, that 5.7, man, that is really tempting, and he came kitted. Lots of ammunition. I'm definitely taking this. Can I... Let's fold. He actually has a bunch of stuff that I want to take. Let's go ahead and take that and that. Arrange this down here on the bottom of my backpack. Grab a couple of these, which are... these are normally 3-slot magazines, but of course they're 2-slot because of the mod that I'm using right now. So if I should run out of ammunition, no problem. My primaries will be replaced by this guy's kind contribution. Let's see, what's that? Micah Schlimmer, I suppose it was his name. His kind contribution to my cause. For some reason, he was very ostentatious about carrying lighters. Do you hear that? He's very close. He's come to check on the SPT show. He wonders how we're doing. This guy's coming in to check out the performance to see what? Is that the guy I heard? Did he already make it that far? I suppose so. He's probably sneaking around to check on loot. There he goes. Looks like he's making his way outside. If I were him, I'd be trying to look through all these bodies. Be like, wow, for some reason some super PMC rolled through here and killed everyone. I guess I'll just get all the easy pickings. Oh, there he is. That was a pretty good shot. Did not anticipate that I'd be able to get him so well in the dark over here, but fortunately my performance has been rock solid. This is great, all things considered. As we do go into 2024, even with new versions of SPT-AKI, take note that performance is not guaranteed. We're getting a lot of information in my Discord server from a lot of different users saying that pretty much no matter their system specs, they're getting certain struggles with performance and stutters, simply because Tarkov itself is such a poorly optimized game all on its own, but also because SPT-AKI mods can add so much to both the material and the mechanical aspects of the game, adding in extra bots, extra weapons, extra equipment, extra loot, and also attaching more objectives and giving more room to roam to each of those bots that are already doing things. Wow, someone is really doing some serious fighting. As you can probably see, that fighting is indeed affecting my performance, but it really isn't as bad as it could be. If you've seen some of my previous videos, you may remember that I've had times when I was recording, although that was primarily with OBS. I'm using NVIDIA now, which is much nicer. There would be times when I would suffer from pretty severe stutters. Suffer from pretty severe suffers, and my performance would really go down. And it was very frustrating, but now, here in this particular build, I'm feeling pretty good. On at least the majority of maps that I play, of course excluding streets for the most part, because sometimes I can perform well on streets. SPT-AKI performance, I don't know, I've been lucky, I suppose. This combination of mods and the way that I've got them configured, as well as, you know, doing things like disabling antivirus and enabling game mode on Windows 10. Oh, I did hear something. I did indeed hear something. Is he on my level, or is he up above? I don't see him. There he is. Oh, I was pretty sure I could get him there. Oh my gosh. Wow, that must have concussed him or something with the first shot, because... Oh, he's just gonna come down and shoot me! That got him. Man, these guys are brazen sometimes. And, it's really awesome the effects that the SPT Realism mod can have on injuries, because the way that it affects me is really bad, of course, as a player, because it makes it much more difficult to play well when the screen's all messed up with injuries and my player character isn't moving as quickly as before. But now that it affects AI in much the same way, if not exactly the same way, it really, you know, just gives me the advantage of the first shot. If I'm able to land that first shot, whoever I hit, if they're unarmored, or even, you know, maybe if they are armored and I hit them well enough, their bell's gonna be rung, and it gives me a chance to follow up and finish my attack. Then in, you know, true Tarkov style, I can approach and loot the bodies. Did I hear some more footsteps? I think that might have been my imagination, or even just the ambient sound here in the mall. Swap that out for a full magazine. Put my body up against this thing here. Listen carefully, because I'm still afraid that I hear footsteps. Decide that maybe I didn't actually hear a footstep that time. And, move... Oh gosh, I'm out of other, replacement full magazines for this MDR. Unload ammo. Load ammo here. And then, be crazy, be wild, and just toss those empties on the floor for someone else to deal with later. This guy had a cowboy hat. I suppose I may as well take it. My gamma case is completely empty at the moment. His armor is spent. I definitely shot straight through all that armor when I hit him. He really only had the APB to call his own, but for some reason he had AVT magazines? Did maybe he, damage it too much and it's unusable, so he had to switch to his sidearm. Alright, remember, if you're going to check a body on the escalator in the Interchange map, do so carefully. It's right in the middle of everything for everyone. And this guy didn't really have much of consequence anyway, so I'm just going to continue up the escalator, look around really quickly, see that I apparently am safe up here for now, and carry on. I could still make it through this mall entirely, get to the other side. What I'm going to do is walk up there to the windows for now and use some thermal vision to look out, because I see that it's getting dark outside. I can also hear that it's getting dark outside. The crickets are all out now. One check this way. One check this way. Nothing. Wait. Something. Oh, did you see that guy? I don't think he spotted me. He's just sprinting around without much of a care. He's apparently looking for some food or something over there, isn't he? Oh, he's coming back out. Looked like he had a gas mask on, and he was really just sprinting all out. He must have had, like, earbuds in, or, like, had a personal mission to accomplish, because he did not care whatsoever. So I shot him. He did have a 74U, though it is damaged. I'd much rather use a modified one. Okay, like I was saying before, I'm gonna look out the window with some thermal optics to see what I can see. There we go. Okay. There actually is some activity out there, what do you know? Can I can see that guy. I can. Let me hit M to mount my rifle using the SPT Realism mod. And, got him. That really steadies things quite a bit. Well, he just shined his light here at the mall. Is he thinking to attack me? Does he have any idea that I'm here? I can't, like, aim further left. Oh, there's a team! Let's harry them from afar. I think they're hiding now. They're officially behind that, tent thing back there. What is that light? Oh, I see, the lights finally came on. They were just off this whole time. Wow, I don't think I've ever been looking out in this direction when those lights came on before. That was about to freak me out a little bit, but I held my composure for the SPT show. I think those guys are gonna stay there for right now. But it's okay, because I can go check them out. So as I said before, y'all, if you're watching this presently, it is currently 2024, it's an all-new year, and I have plans for this year. I'm of course going to continue making YouTube videos. I've allocated myself some more time and space and also replaced some of my faulty equipment so that some of my own PC stuff here in the office is working much better than it was before. And I can re-enable myself to record just as often as I like to, almost. So I'm going to be releasing a little channel intro video that will describe my schedule all on its own. However, I'll just tell you here. I'm going to have an SPT show come out on Mondays and Fridays. And then on Wednesdays, good grief, what a difficult word to say. On Wednesdays, I'll have the highlights of my Zero to Hero run, which as soon as I figure out how I want to do it, I will start streaming, and then recording and chopping up in that way. Wow, there's a lot going on over there. And then I'll also be releasing other videos just as I like. But that'll be the normal schedule for my SPT stuff. I'm going to focus more. Sorry, I'm trying to like concentrate on talking and sort of like tracking this activity. Oh, and that guy up there. Oh, that was a terrible couple of shots. That was all on me. Oh! Oh, I was actually trying to knock the weapon out of his hands. I was trying to hit him in his arm. But I think my bullet went through his arm and into his body because of the caliber that I'm using. Anyways, yeah, Mondays and Fridays, SPT Show. Wednesdays, Zero to Hero. I'm going to be focusing more on sort of like news, so I'll have... There we go. More journalistic updates on the progress of SPT-AKI, especially now that I'm a little more tied in with things and I keep up with them much more closely. I don't know what that flash was just now. So yeah, I'll be keeping up with the most recent versions, kind of like I like to, but also maintaining a stable version, likely of a previous version like 3.7.4 that I have right here. Also running for the time being until everything's up to where I want it to be, because I'm actually not sure... Did you hear that? I'm actually not sure just how far along the bulk of mods are to being updated to 3.7.6, because I haven't checked very thoroughly yet, but... I will be investigating that very soon, and that will probably be Monday's video. If not, it'll be here in 3.7.4 again. There's still a bunch of stuff that I want to talk about, because there were some mods that came out around Christmas that, oh my gosh, I'd like to discuss a little bit more. There he is, I knew he was over there. Let's shoot his feet. Make him hurt. Alright, so he's probably bleeding now. He's gonna go retreat and deal with that. Gonna reload this. Do let me know in the comments if there's anything in particular you'd like to see done with the SPT show. Any more mods that you'd like to be shown more thoroughly, that is within the safe bounds of YouTube, of course, because I can't show you anything outside of the game in terms of modding Tarkov. It's a no-no. And we all want to keep playing Tarkov, so I'm going to be really cool about that and not get any more videos taken down, of course. I would love to see your requests, and since I've got the time and the space to work on them now, I can fulfill them, and we can sort of check out SPT together. We can learn about the things that you want to learn about in the field as they play, instead of reading about them in paragraphs on pages. Not that that's necessarily bad, but sort of watching the mods, seeing them demonstrated, has always been very helpful for me, and that's why I make this show. So that you guys can see that SPT-AKI does indeed work, and not necessarily on amazing hardware either. I'll put my specs on the screen. If you've never played this before, if you're looking to get into it, and you're wondering if your computer or your laptop can handle it, it probably can. If you can run Tarkov, you can run SPT, of course. There are some things that make it more demanding, there are some things you can do to make it less demanding. But trust me when I say that we actually have somebody in the Discord server in Club Starvox. If you're interested in that, there'll be a link in the description. One of our users is actually playing the game on a Steam Deck, very admirably, and he's got it running pretty well, I think. He's usually got some interesting problems to deal with, and it's sort of really cool to watch that happen and help him troubleshoot that, but it does indeed work, so you can try to get it running on whatever system you've got. There's no guarantees. Expect some hiccups and stutters and everything. Expect some lacking performance until you do some tuning. But I promise,
look at this goddamn.
The rewards are strong. They are prominent. They will enable you to enjoy Tarkov the way that you want to. And also, you don't have to be a developer to understand how to make it work, because A lot of it is very user-friendly, not very complicated. He is hurt real bad now. Oh, do you see that guy? If you do have questions about getting started, there's actually lots of documentation and resources available, mostly through the SPT-AKI File Hub website, which is the primary place to get SPT-AKI and all of the mods for it, and also where all of its documentation is kept and stuff. Sorry if I'm like speaking rushly. Rushly? Is that even a word? Oh god, that just speaks more to how rushed I'm trying to make my dialogue here as I offer commentary while trying to survive in the mall. But yes, my Discord server, Club Starvox, is full of experts, actually. We all know SPT-AKI pretty well, and we can solve most problems. Fortunately, most problems are easy to solve, and usually involves the uninstalling of a mod, or the reinstalling of a mod, or the reinstalling of SPT-AKI altogether. Feel free to join. Like I said, that link will be in the description. We don't have, like, designated helpers or anything, but we get a lot of folks coming in to ask questions, and most of them stick around, so it's been very functional. I'm nervous because of these stutters. I figure, like, there must be someone nearby doing things to slow my game down, but I'm not seeing where that first guy would have gone. Did he die from his injuries, or did he fade away? Oh! That got him. I was a bit brazen, not aiming or anything like that, but the ready aim, the active aim in the SPT Realism mod, this extra stance is very useful for stabilizing and sort of centralizing the aim a little bit more and helping my brain to shoot straighter from the hip, as it were. Even though it's still not, it's not necessarily the hip exactly. Let me see real quick what happens when I go through the stances. So here's low ready, here's high ready, this is normal again, is my patrol stance, which brings the weapon all the way down. And then ready aim is this. It just cants it a little bit and brings it more to the center, really. Just brings it from the right to the center, so that my my firing line is much more logical for my brain to understand. And I think it may even apply something. Open up the Bepenix with F12 real quick. I think it may even apply a bonus to stability while firing, and I can't remember for sure. Weapon stances in position. Yeah, it may not say from here, but it is indeed functional, and I very much appreciate it. If it's gone, I miss it a lot. I haven't been able to play this game without the realism mod for a very long time. Oh, I think I see someone else over there. Unless that's just the environment. Oh, it was just the environment. I tricked myself. I saw the food court and thought I saw a bad guy. Well, that means my senses are being strained to their limit. And it is, of course, getting very late, so maybe it's time to bring this episode to a close. I just wanted to get in touch with you guys and sort of, you know, touch base, make sure that we're still up on the whole SPT-AKI situation, and I wanted to make sure that you guys know my new video schedule. Let me take a peek out here to see if I spot anything. Oh, I can't look through glass, I have to look through a break in the glass. No one moving around too obviously. Oh, except for that guy in the distance over there, what do you know? So I see a couple of blips, but all in all I should be safe enough to make my extraction via helicopter, just like I did that last time around. It's so much fun to do that, come on. So I mentioned my Discord server before. In the Discord server is actually my content review team. There are a bunch of folks who sort of look at the stuff that I want to make and answer questions that I have based on the content that I'm making so that they can review what I make and make sure it's not dumb or stupid or it's not too loud or, you know, it's working properly. So, thank you very much to my content review team. Keep talking to me, I'm going to keep talking to you. We're going to continue developing things. And if you become interested in helping me with that in the future, once you join this the Discord server, please let me know because I am eager to grow that team and I think we could all kind of pull together our SPT resources and maybe make some cool collaborations in the future. Give me the rangefinder. And then, oh, helicopter can't get here. I have to get actually further away from the building, so can't call in the helicopter too close. Gotta give him some space to land, so, let's see here, maybe just right here. That should be good, right? It's very bright. It's very bright flashing directly in my face. Now all I have to do is wait here. Thanks everybody for watching me run through SPT today for the SPT Show. Like and subscribe and all that. Click the bell for notifications. Join my Discord server for more. I like to make art and music and all that other stuff while I do videos for SPT. And I'm working on some other games as well. Who knows what's gonna happen. Make sure to stay tuned for more make sure to stay tuned for more content. Stay hydrated while you play. It's always a good reminder. It's a new year. Make sure you're in good health. And I'll see you in the next video.